guys exit the building hastily, and you get. Good, I always have to have these on right. Welcome back to Gadfly, episode 5 about Rin. You guys have made 4,500 credits in your little venture tonight.
Nice.
And you guys pop out into the street shortly after the fight, and this is a day later after Rin was killed. And you haven't really bothered to check the news or anything to see what has come out about that. But it's now full. It's about midnight now. Not even. The fight lasted 20 seconds. It's like 10:30 at absolute latest as you get out into the street. Where are you going?
I gotta stitch up my wound for sure.
Yeah, you got a huge gash down to the bone.
Oh, maybe we get the number of that guy I was talking to you about. The vet that does
Carlos?
Up. Yeah, Carlos. That's the cleanup
guy. All right,
guy.
so
he wasn't.
Yeah,
there.
you would ask Gavin about that, but like, just
if he was still around.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah. He still works the fights. He gave you his contact number.
Do you want to head there to just get cleaned up, or can you do it yourself?
I can try to cauterize it.
Let's go to my guy. He's got an animal hostel or somewhere around here.
Animal hostel.
It's my last cigarette in my pack, and I'm gonna smoke it.
Okay.
Blood dripping down my face.
Yeah, it's a bad wound. It's pretty ghastly.
Wearing a spicy pickle.
Yeah, you got your spicy pickle shirt.
Spicy pickle is what I'm holding on my arm.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So you give him a call.
Yeah.
So he picks up. Hey, Gavin told me you were back in town. I'm assuming you survived the fight. You need some help?
Yeah, I got a wound. I just need some stitching. You shop open?
Yeah. Just come on down to my place. Where are you at right now?
We just finished a fight. We're just in the area, right out of the casino.
All right. I live like 5 blocks away from there in a condo. I'll give you the address.
Nice. Thanks, man.
All right. So he gives you the address. It's just like down the street, and it's a high-rise condo. And when you get to the front door, there is like there's like a security door with a little buzzer on it, and he just sends. Basically, all you do is like text him, and he lets you in. You get in the elevator. It's just like it's a nice enough place. It's not like swanky or anything like that. It's just a regular kind of like condo you'd see in like this area in Vancouver. And you go up about to the 5th floor, down the hall, and knock on the door that he said he'd be at, and he opens it up, looks up. Carlos is a short little guy. He's about 5'2", dresses very, very nicely. It's 10 o'clock at night, but he's got like some real nice silk thread pajamas on. He's got some bunny slippers on. He's clearly he's got a beer in his hand. Recluse! And he goes and he just gives you a big hug. Good to see you, old man. Got out of the clink, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, come on in. Hey, oh, God, that looks horrible. Well, come on in, guys. See what I can do about that. And any friend of Recluse is a friend of mine, and we go back, me and this guy. Come on in. And he turns around and opens up, and it's a very, very nice pad inside. He has a very fine taste. The connoisseur in you is like, And even the beer that he has, you see, like the label's a bit covered, but you take a look at it. That is an Earth import. He's got actual Earth import beer. So he just takes a big drink of it. And as he does, he kind of turns the label a little bit so you can see it a little bit better and puts it down. All right, coming in. What can I get you guys? Beer, wine, whiskey, stitches?
Whiskey first.
All right. He's like, well, I've got some of the top tier stuff over here. And he goes over to the liquor cabinet. It's like a bar, which is a whole wall of his condo. And it's just lined up with the good stuff. Like Earth imported. He's even got a bottle of Jack Daniels on the wall, which is like, that is probably like a 20-year-old bottle at the minimum.
Does he have a bottle started by the famous baseball player Porzingis?
No, he does not. He has standards.
Wingus whiskey.
So he says, yeah, help yourself, guys. Whatever you want. Recluse, we've got to catch up. But first, let's get that cut looked at. Goes into his little kit, pulls out a bunch of tools that he gets ready. What are you guys pouring yourself while you're sitting around?
Oh, some delicious Earth booze.
Earth booze?
Maybe never had before.
You want beer, wine, whiskey?
Whiskey for sure.
Scotch?
I'm looking for a nice Charles Shaw, also known as 2 Buck Chuck these days.
Okay.
It's not too much Chuck anymore.
Okay.
It's $2,000, Chuck.
Chuck, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Seeing if he's got the fancy shit.
I pour myself water.
Right. You're an addict, right? Mm-hmm. You have to make a willpower roll, actually. This is some of the best liquor store.
Shouldn't have said anything.
You see. Remind me of that kind of stuff because I can't remember it all the time. But it is an issue for your character, right? Like,
Yeah, okay.
especially with what's just happened. With
Yeah, I blow it.
Okay.
Can we read that?
So
Pass
you
up.
see this wall of liquor. Mm-hmm. You have dreamed about being able to drink this kind of stuff, but you've put it all in the past. But as you sit there and you can see Recluse pouring himself a drink, and Betty is looking through, and she pulls her own drink and starts pouring it. And old man over there is sitting down, and he's about to get stitched as he pours back a whiskey on the rocks. Just like the craving hits you, and just this is the first moment you've really had a chance to like quiet, not running from things, crazy shit going on everywhere. This is the first chance you had to think about what happened with Rin and a person that you like had been surviving with for the last month. And we're probably pretty good friends with in prison.
Yeah.
You guys hatched the plan.
So I'll take a beer in one hand and I take a tumbler of whiskey in the other.
All right. So
Boilermaker in the mouth.
Yeah.
you used to start drinking.
Yeah.
You started to get stitched up. How much are you guys drinking? You're obviously getting to drink to get drunk. That's your no choice in that matter. But you guys just having a casual? Sit
I'm
around?
enjoying the fact that there is some fine stock here.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to make sure. It's like, Carlos, are you absolutely sure I can open this bottle?
Look, I'm very happy to see Recluse, and I don't get a lot of visitors. Okay, so yes, definitely. Help yourself.
Recluse is a bit of like a layman. Like he doesn't know high end from low end, so he just grabs like the cheapest thing. He doesn't care, right?
Okay.
Like he's too dumb.
It's the one with the picture of an animal on it?
Yeah, yeah. I was like, Carlos, man, this is a big difference from what I remember when I last saw you 12 years ago when we were. Last time we hung out, it was in your place. It was like a veterinary clinic. Things are going pretty well for you, it looks.
I just know how to save money. I played a bit of the stock market with whatever money I made off of things. I kind of got out of the game. That's why I don't work the fights anymore. I don't know if you know, but Gavin got arrested a few years ago for running that operation. You know, he's a gentleman. Didn't sell me down the river, so I got out. Took the money that I had made and did some investments. Obviously, CIT is a good investment in this neck of the woods, but I've done all right for myself. How about you?
Good to hear.
Prison, I hear.
Yeah, that didn't go great.
Well, you got out.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were supposed to be in there for a few more years. At the very
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, we sort of extricated myself. And the crew here. We're all in the lab.
Well, I kind of figured. You guys all right? So he starts stitching you.
Yeah, the
I need
fight
another
went
dice.
well tonight, so we got a little cash finally.
Do not know where my dice went. It went under the table somewhere.
Just grab some of those, yeah.
Oh, there it is. I got it. Never mind.
He wants those. He's been rolling well with them.
I have been. Well, yeah, actually I have. So he's gonna make a first aid check. He's been having a few drinks and he
Oh
he starts stitching, and about halfway through it hurts. Like he's put a little rubbing alcohol in there to clean out the wound. He's done a pretty good job cleaning it, but he starts stitching through. He's tugging a little bit hard, like he's putting through and tugging, and you're like, oh, it hurts. Like man, like a military medical guy would be better than this guy. And he keeps stitching, and when he snips it, he pulls away, and you guys all look at it. It's like really, really crooked. Guaranteed, it is going to leave a scar. He looks back and he's like, "Damn, sorry about that. Hey, look, that's better than bleeding all over the place. Am I right? All right, why don't you help yourself to some more drinks?"
I come and I sit down. I'm like, Carlos, you clearly are a much better stock player than you are a stitcher.
As I said, I've been out of the game for a few years. I mostly drink now.
Well, what kind of investments are you making? This is wonderful Earth stock. You don't see this very much, especially in shitholes like Mars.
Well, I've got a few connections that get this onto Mars for me. It's not as difficult as you would think if you know the right people.
I'm interested. So you're saying that you have some connections that go to and from Earth?
Yeah, I know some people that can bring some items for me.
What about people?
Well, yeah, go in the opposite direction.
Possibly.
I pour,
Make a charisma check.
Are there cigarettes
Is
around?
This attractiveness does not factor.
Well, no, I'm just wondering, is it Zach and I, or is it just...
He dropped that line, so
Okay,
it would be Zach.
Yep, just wanted to make
He's
sure.
factor 5.
wow, I did it. Acceptable. I got 42 out of 45.
Okay, so he's like, yeah, but it's a risk. I don't want to put my supplier at risk. What, you trying to get to Earth? That's fucking impossible, right?
Impossible makes it sound so improbable. I don't like these kinds of I don't like such negative thinking.
I groan loudly, and I don't pour myself another drink. I make my willpower roll.
No, you failed it for the night, you drink.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you
Okay.
have to keep-
So I pour myself.
That's why you get points for them, because they're very detrimental.
Okay, so then I start rooting through the cabinet looking for something even better.
Okay,
Clinking around.
so he doesn't seem to mind.
No?
He's like, like I said, take what you want.
So I find Shang Tsung beer.
Okay,
I take a big swig of it.
all right. Shang Tsung beer.
There must be a way we can work this out.
He has cigarettes, yes. Lots. It looks like this guy, all he does is smoke cigarettes and drink beer.
I put my arm around Enoch and I'm like, why don't we get into those?
I'm gonna pull out a pack of Pall Mall menthols.
We're already on the balcony.
Alright, so you guys go into the balcony with your
I would
Pall
probably
Mall.
stay because I really want to go to Earth. So
Okay.
I'm gonna stay with.
Alright, so he doesn't care if you smoke inside, no big deal. He takes one himself. He's like, oh, my
Nice.
favorite brand.
I
Good
will
choice.
also take one.
Alright, so you guys all have cigarettes, and yeah, I mean, I can make it happen, but you're friends, but it's gonna cost you money. Or do something for me when you get to Earth, kind of thing.
Whatever it takes, we gotta get there.
Yeah, it's important, I think.
Can you tell me anything about exactly what it is? I need to know what kind of risk I'm taking on if I'm gonna organize this for you.
Somebody owes us a debt.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Is this someone important or corporately aligned?
Haven't seen him for 30 years.
Kind of hiding something. Make a charisma check.
This guy's so nice.
On 5. East Factor?
Yeah, he doesn't have any reason to disbelieve you at this point.
Yeah. That's a very good result.
Okay. Okay. It's just how sticky things can be with corporations. I try to stay out of their business, and what I do with this import-export business, that's where I make my money, alright? So it's a risk for me to do this, but I'm willing to do it because of your connection to Recluse. Recluse has done me some solids in the past. How soon are you looking to go? It's going to take you some time to
As soon
organize
as
this.
possible.
If you have any work that needs to be done on this planet while
No.
we wait,
Not doing anything else here. Want to go to Earth.
10 grand.
What do we have? What's our current fund? What did we make
45.
bank with?
What did you make from betting?
I didn't have any money.
We made
Didn't
some
you
from
all?
betting.
Yeah.
But it was 45 in total.
Yeah.
Is what we have. So we can say, I just stamp for it and say 45 now, 55 when we get there.
You're going to have that money?
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Recluse?
Yeah, we can do this, Carlos.
And I finish my Pall Mall and I go for another.
Just standing in silence.
Put it out in the sink.
There's an ashtray right there.
Oh,
Be respectful. Come on.
sorry, Carlos.
Buddy.
They like tussle his hair a little.
All right. You can vouch for these people, Recluse. 4,500. It's gonna take me a few days to figure this out. I have a guy coming in the next few days. I could probably organize transport out for the 4 of you. But I need an honest answer. Those killings that happened in the hotel. Are you connected to those in any way?
Shit. Is that been on the news feeds?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Do you got any recordings of that stuff? I turn on the local.
So he goes and he just pulls out a little computer, slides it around a screen, projects up off the computer holographically, types in some stuff and runs the feed, and it's running news about what they believe was a gang-related execution. That was trying to make it look like it was 2 people who killed each other, but they believe it was execution.
Do they have Bryn's name there, or is
Yes.
it
They know her real name, Renito.
And any mention of us? I guess not, right? Carlos didn't say like
No mention of you.
except. We like the cops know that we're Rin's known associates, right? Like we've been running with her.
Yeah.
We're all on the lam together. Shit, that's not good. Yeah, Carlos, that ain't good. The part of the reason we need to get off world.
But none of this was our fault.
It's just going to bring a lot of attention to you guys if you're connected to that in any way. You do know who Rin Ito is.
Yeah.
We're aware.
Do you know who her father is?
Of course we know who her father is.
Alright. I'm still willing to do it. But it's going to cost you a little bit more. 15 grand total. You can keep that 4,500 up front, but I'm trusting you guys to deliver on the rest. Don't fuck me on this.
Yeah, we need to do this. We need to do this. The money, the money's yours, man.
That
Is
has
this-
to be paid.
All of this, is this about Rin?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, for me it is.
I think for all of us.
Alright. Give me 2 days. Lie low. You can't stay here.
All right, thanks, man.
You got anywhere we can stay?
Can't say I know you.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Can't say you know how to stitch up a head either.
Okay, that's enough out of you tonight, Flint. Thank you. And I
getting
gotta go.
So he gets up and he lights up another Pall Mall menthol. Good to see you again, Recluse. I hope that the next time we meet up it isn't under such serious circumstances, but I'll get you to Earth. I'll call you in a few days, alright? Just
Thanks,
be ready
man.
to move at a moment's notice, because
Right
it's going to
on.
happen quick.
We're ready.
Alright, so you guys
Yeah,
leave.
we head outside. Yeah.
Where are you going?
Shit, if I know.
We gotta find another shit hotel that's not gonna know us.
After that fight, I think I'm a known quantity in this city.
That mask is pretty,
Yeah. I just beat the shit out of
Famous.
2 guys and lost a lot of people. A lot of
I mean,
money.
it's not like a
Bleeding.
well-publicized fight. It is an illegal
Do
underground
any,
fight, but...
do any of you guys know anyone here? Trust anyone here?
Oh, this isn't my gambit.
Outside of trying to talk to Gavin again, seeing what he's got, but he looks like his hands were full.
I might know someone.
And Flint's pretty drunk at this point.
Who?
Follow me.
This is exactly what I want.
So I take us back to the noodle cart, man. And then I just I go up and I don't say anything to the 3 of them and I just order noodles.
Okay, so you go up and yeah, he's there. He's still, and you're being a little bit careful because of the fact that the cops are still out there, and he is in that central area. But you go up a back alley around the corner, and he sees you. This is Enrique the Noodle Man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's sitting there and he starts pouring and he sees Recluse show up and he nods and starts filling up a big bowl as well.
And I take him by the hand and I say, Enrique, I don't have any money.
Oh. Well, you can't even afford even just a little bit? I felt Rin's ghost. Was Rin's ghost just here a second ago? I felt her presence.
It got really cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
I reach in my pockets and pull out whatever change is there.
You got cigarettes too.
Oh yeah, and they're actually... did you just take a pack from him?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I have one too.
So he's like, alright, yeah, okay, I'll take that in exchange. How have you been? You've been seeing the craziness around here?
Yeah.
Here, enjoy some noodles. And he starts handing out noodles to everyone.
I kind of give it a once over because I haven't been here yet.
No, you have not. You can make a connoisseur roll.
Okay.
I would know immediately
What?
that this is earth, that it's vegetables, wouldn't I?
Not without tasting it.
Acceptable.
Because the imitation stuff looks legit, right? But it just doesn't taste the same.
It's like the owl.
You failed?
No, acceptable.
Okay. So you just look at it, but you have a connoisseur background, so you're like, oh, he's got real vegetables. This isn't just like some soy knockoff.
Do I have to roll?
You just taste it? Now you know. This guy is legit. So what do you how have things been?
It's been alright.
Had a few drinks there?
Yeah,
Well, these noodles will do you good. Help you take off, no hangover in the morning.
good. And I just start piling them in. And
Giant Man, how have you been?
I'm done talking. I'm just gonna eat.
Okay, you're...
Yeah, it's like the masks of noodles good.
What is that
Hungry.
buzzing noise?
That sounds like a phone.
Some fucking amateur left their phone on.
I think it's mine. But that's that's the weird thing. No one ever calls me. Oh no, it's a black phone.
It's mine.
Okay. So noodles. Anything else I can do for you guys?
We need a place to crash. Hiding out. Do you know anything we could do? We're out of money.
I just make noodles, guys. But yeah, I do.
Enrique, you roll.
Enrique, before you say anything else, these noodles are fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Yes, homemade. I make them myself in my small apartment.
You are a goddamn diamond on this piece of shit rock.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody recognizes my hard work.
All right.
But you...
Daddy, keep it in your pants.
He's like, you can, you guys have been healthy patrons. The giant here eating healthy portions and paid for my cost for the day. If you guys need a place just to crash, come and stay in my apartment. It's not very big, but I can put you on the floor. It's comfortable enough. I can make you some more
Kindness.
noodles.
I lean over the thing and I kiss him on the hand.
He's like, oh, so kind, so kind. Bit whiskey, smells a little bit of whiskey, but very kind, very kind. What's your name? You've never really introduced yourself.
And then I don't let go of his hand and I just say, now you know.
Okay. What's your name?
Tobin.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Tobin.
Carrie.
Okay.
This is like Recluse is like not even. I'm Recluse Brown.
So he's like, all right. Well, yes. I'll finish up here. It's getting late anyway. I was about to wrap up. You guys want to give me a hand?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys just help him with
I
his
just get in and
stand,
start
get it all
moving
packed up, and
stuff.
he has like a little rickshaw basically that he carries down the alley, and you literally go like 2 blocks down a back alley, and it's just like almost like an old brick building. Like it's like the most cheap construction materials they could have put this place up, and that's where he stays. He's got a key set. It's an actual old mechanical lock for it. Opens it up, and goes in down the main hall, and it's got this red carpet that's kind of tufted up in the corners and fraying all the different places, and it smells a little bit funny. And he opens up his door that's like, his number is 313 and the 13 is hanging. Opens it up, and it's just like a bachelor apartment. But as soon as you open it up, that weird piss smell from the hallway just kind of goes away, and you're hit with this waft of like fresh herbs and spices, and you can see they're hung everywhere, and there's plants everywhere, and there's like a moisture that's just present in this room, and misters going off all the time. And he's got fresh vegetables everywhere in this place. Like, all the walls are covered with them. You're basically entering into a garden. And he's like, oh, excuse the mess. I wasn't planning for having any guests, but there are a bit of vegetables around. I'm sorry about that. But please, there's some room here on the floor. I can get you some blankets, and you can stay here for a day or two if you want to like keep helping me out my business. That'd be much appreciated. Yeah, spread the word. Enrique's Noodles.
Sure.
Best on the planet.
Do you have a shirt I could have?
Yeah, actually, I do. You're still shirtless.
I'm gonna roll for it again.
No, he's already got one. He's already got a shirt. He goes in, he's like, I've got actually one spare shirt that I always wear this shirt because I'm at work every day. But I managed to have one when my wife left me. She left this shirt, and he pulls it out. He's like, it was the last date we went on, and he pulls out a spicy pickle shirt. Nice. With the googly eyes on it. I think it'll fit you perfectly.
Instead of tie-dye, it's just gradient of glitter.
Yeah. Here you go. I hope you enjoy it. Glad to help you out there, sir. You don't want to be walking around the city without a shirt.
I kind of look at Enoch and I say, it matches your eyes.
Alright, so are you guys just going to crash here until you hear something? You're going to lay low, maybe help him with the noodle stand?
Oh yeah,
in the day?
I want to help him with his noodle stand.
I asked him how do you get these vegetables, old man?
When me and my wife settled here from Earth when we were teenagers, basically, I brought some seeds with me, and I've just kept it going.
How you grow 'em? In your poop?
Hydroponics.
In your poop?
A little bit of poop. Tastes good, though.
I smell poop.
How do you keep the riff-raff out?
Nah, most people don't pay attention to it.
I do want to talk to
Probably
Enoch
like a
for a second.
1930s like gangster the way he's
Amazing. So I know we want to get some vengeance on particular people, but I think we're forgetting about a very specific group who fucked us really good to begin with. And we have a name for someone who works in this city for them. I wouldn't mind paying a visit to them before we leave.
Who's that?
Rose.
Yeah, you would have pieced together by now that the Triad sold you out. Directly. They had to have.
It's just not my concern right now, Betty.
The one thing that is driving me towards this, though, is we do need a little bit more money to finish off this deal with Mr. Brown's friend, Carlos. And there might just be some of that cash there.
You're dead broke. We could use a little buffer.
He's gonna let us leave off of the money we got. I know he's important to you, but we can make more money on Earth.
Yeah.
And I pass out.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Drunk
right.
as she is, Flint's right.
So Enrique is just sitting there, and he's already like prepping for the next day. He's cutting a portion of vegetables out, and he's measuring everything. He's not even really paying attention to what you guys are doing. He's just said, make yourself comfortable. He's got little earbuds in. He's just listening to music as he prepares. He's
They're
very
just like
methodical.
sitting on the floor.
Yeah,
Kinda,
yeah. There's like cushions there, and he does give you some blankets. As hospitable as he can with very little. And he just goes about chopping his vegetables, preparing his soup for the next day and his noodles. What do you guys plan?
He makes the noodles from scratch too. This guy's
Yeah.
killer stuff.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just check like the internet to see like what people are saying about this murder and...
Okay. Yeah, so you just go onto Rin's device, you pull it out, and you're just going through searches. And there you go. Does it work?
Yes.
There you go.
It takes me a while, I'm old.
Alright, so you just do a quick search, and what they're saying about the murders? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah.
So they think that it was actually a triad murder. They think that the triads were involved. The name that comes up for the Japanese guy that was there, what was his name again? I gotta find it real quick.
Probably Kyle Reese.
It's probably Kyle Reese. No, I actually had a name for him, and I wrote it down on one of my sheets. I don't have my sheet on me. Okay, well, whatever. His name that you knew him to be by is not the name that comes up when the news articles are about him. It comes up as somebody else completely. So obviously he was under a cover name, but that cover name was associated with the triads in some way. But the investigation is ongoing. They haven't released any more details about it to the public. But CIT authorities are directly looking into it, very interestedly.
So so it's like, I'm a little slow here, guys. So catch me up to speed. The guy who was after you, Enoch, was sent by the Rin's old man, right? And so the triads told him where you were. Is that what's going on?
Yeah. Seems like that might be the case.
What the fuck? My buddy Sonny's in the triads. Do you think he was involved? Should I give him a call? He doesn't seem like him, but it's been a while, you know.
May or may not have been him, Mr. Brown. All I know is one of the last things that Ren sent all of us was that our IDs that we worked so hard for were shit. And that's how, I believe, this man found us.
Yep. Alright.
Alright, so you guys what is your plan for the next, for your next step? Is there anything you want to do in the meantime? Do you want to look into this Rose person?
I want to, but if no one else wants to. The other thing that I'm concerned about is we do probably need new IDs for when we get to Earth.
That's right.
Still
we need to be,
haven't taken care of
as
that.
invisible as possible. For Enrique's sake, for our sake, and to just get into Earth space. We need to be completely clean. But we'll see what Enrique can pull. He looked like he had some good...
Carlos?
And not even Carlos, I mean Carlos.
He looked like he had some
so
good
rare,
noodles.
so yeah. It's like,
Sorry, Mr. Brown, I know that food is always on your mind.
Carlos, my buddy Carlos. It's been a long night. I got some punches to the head. He looked like he had his stuff together, but we'll see. I don't know. All we can do is wait, I guess, and get into Earth. Get to Earth.
I guess my plan for this amount of time is I'm going to look into finding a way that we can get IDs while we're still here.
Okay. What connections do you have?
I don't, other than Jeremy.
Good old Jeremy.
Do you want to give Jeremy a call to see what he knows?
Yeah, why not? Never hurts to...
Alright, so you give him a call. Langley.
Jeremy.
What the hell? Where'd you go? You told me to get in a fight, and I fought for you, and then I turned and you were gone. I got arrested.
Yeah, well, I mean, choices are made. I just like to make suggestions. It was a very fun time, a great evening. I just
Doll,
don't...
I'm just giving you a hard time. What's up tonight? What's up? Are you free?
Fucking Jeremy.
Yeah.
I am. I was also wondering about, You know what? Let's meet up. Let's have dinner. Let's chat.
Yeah, I'm free. Where do you want to go? I'll take you anywhere, baby. Anywhere you want to go.
I don't know this town very well. I am just.
All right. You know what? Meet me in front of the casino. You know that place well enough.
Oh, I do.
I'll take you someplace nice.
We're gonna.
Spicy pickle.
The spicy pickle, we definitely need to go there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I kind of see it as like the Chili's of this.
Please, this is
Okay.
exactly where Jeremy would take me.
Yeah. He's a chain restaurant kind of guy.
Yeah.
All you can eat popcorn shrimp. Synthetic popcorn shrimp.
The possum blossom
Yeah.
is actually made out of
Tasticles.
possums.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so he says, "Yeah, I'll meet up with you." What are you guys doing for basically? Well, who
I'm
knows?
conked at this point.
Okay.
Fell asleep.
So you don't have any plans for the next few days?
Oh, I'm gonna help Enrique with
That's
the
my
noodle car.
videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How do you guys help him
I
over the course of the day?
carry his shit back and forth. When he needs more veggies from home, I go back and get them.
Okay, so you're a runner for him. Cool.
Yeah, this guy I'm sure can carry the rickshaw
Okay.
to and fro.
Mostly carrying stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Prep. Cook.
I give him little pats on the ass when he needs encouragement and stuff like that.
Why don't you make just a just make an intelligence roll? Ease factor 5, no penalty, just intelligence. If you're helping him out, go
Critical fail.
ahead. You got a 100.
That's your second one
I
tonight.
know.
That's those odds.
I've got it acceptable.
Okay.
Cursing
So
myself.
you manage to take some of the stress off by just helping out with the menial tasks, I guess. That just frees him up to do his job. You don't do and bring any extra benefit other than that. But you manage to actually, while you're helping, you're this like big guy helping this kind of small Chinese dude named Enrique with his noodle business.
I did some work
People
in
are
the
kind of
prison
like,
kitchen, so
yeah,
I
you're
kinda
like,
know.
yeah, that's
Right.
right. Okay, so you're helping him, and people are starting to come over because they're like, why is there this giant man helping this like tiny Chinese man? What's going on over here? He's got a scary mask on.
That's that dude who won that fight.
Not
No,
quite yet.
no, okay.
But people start coming over, and he actually sees at the end of the day, you guys help him pack everything up. And he actually makes a little bit extra money today. He's like,
good.
he's counting the money. He's like, I made 50% more today. Thanks, guys. Are you gonna be staying another night? You haven't got a call yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess. Yeah.
We'll be here.
Stay until as long as you'll
All
let
right,
us.
so you guys crash there. What are you doing?
I'm kind of lurking through the back alleys, listening to see if I can hear anything. Maybe trying to find a new shirt.
the
Someone's
underground
like, hey, I don't
shirt.
need this shirt anymore. Yeah, just throw it away. Perfect.
Following people.
I'm
to
sure
Well, I
the
have
that-
no money, but I figure like there's got to be dumpsters or like clothing deposits.
I'm sure the
bins or
Kang
something.
girls are launching shirts into the
They're
crowd.
definitely not. They're definitely not. They're all out. All they're shooting now is the spicy pickle shirts. It's a promotion that they've got going on.
I'm searching through dumpsters, like whatever I can do.
You find a bikini top.
All right. Just make an investigation skill. I don't know.
Just remember to bring the shirt back
There's no
for
investigation.
Enrique.
Let's go with. So you're kind of like skulking around, like just kind of. Let's make a skullduggery check.
I don't have that.
And you're spending time, so I'll just say Ease Factor 5, no penalty.
What is?
Come on.
Perception
Cargo
plus Dex
shorts.
Yeah.
divided by 2.
Camo cargo shorts.
We'll see.
That's what he wants.
God damn it! I failed.
Okay. All right, so
It's all coming up. Spicy pickle.
No, but actually, interestingly enough, you find something other than a spicy pickle. Weirdly, this chain you thought was a dead chain. There is another shirt. Like clearly, it was like a box full of promotional items, and you're skulking around in the back alleys like some crazy mole. And you find this box of shirts, and they're all the exact same shirt. They were promotional giveaways for the restaurant, the bar that it's behind. It's called the Sticky Wicket.
Oh yeah.
And it's just the symbol of like a beaver with a tail that's a paddle, and it's covered in honey and it's dripping down, and the beaver's got this really creepy kind of side grin, and it's a little bit sexualized. It's kind of crossing into furry territory, but it's a really nice fitting shirt. It's brand new. It doesn't have blood or grease on it.
And on top, it just says, "Boys, throw your balls."
I'm drawing that. That's like the first thing that's getting
What
drawn.
color is it?
I'll let you pick what color it is.
I know what cricket
Okay,
is.
it's black. And I will put it on.
Okay, and the beaver is like, it's kind of a cool like outline. It's not a fully detailed one. It's just kind of the outline of it, so you get that feeling. It's a little bit more subtle than the
There's
sticky
also
one.
really cool flames on the back of the shirt.
No, there's not. Definitely not.
There is, but it's an extra small. It doesn't hurt you.
All right, so you find a new shirt. You meet up with.
Sorry, I was actually
Oh,
also wanted to do like perception, see if I could hear anyone talking.
About what happened?
Yeah.
Shipments of shirts to and from.
Did you make? You got an
It's a
acceptable
single
for
solid
yourself,
color
right?
of shirts.
You got acceptable, right?
No, I failed,
Oh, you failed. That's right. You find the shirt.
but I can do a perception.
Where are you hanging out?
Like through the back alleys, because I wouldn't go in the open
garment
space.
district.
Yeah, but where? Like, what area of like? What do you? Where are you going?
I'm at the like main restaurant bar part of town.
Okay.
Good place to find clothes.
Do we know like Jin Ito? That's like Rin's dad, right? Sent
Yeah.
someone after you specifically, and so we're hiding out because there could be more guys coming for you.
Yeah. And because of the fight, people want us. We're wanted in many different ways.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you spend. Just make a percentile dice roll general. The higher the worse. The lower the better.
27.
Okay. So you're skulking around on the next night after like they've been all out helping with Enrique at this noodle cart, and you've just been kind of hanging around and trying to overhear conversations. You manage to stumble across a conversation. There's a couple of guys hanging around behind the bar, they're smoking cigarettes, and they're clearly pretty drunk. And you just come around the corner to hear their conversation, and one of them is just like, "Look, I can't really tell you everything that we know about the investigation. All right, you know how it is, but definitely wasn't the triads. Definitely wasn't. We have some leads. We've got some people. We've got some tips." And then one of the guys just kind of pushes the other guy. Like, "Come on, man! You never tell us anything. You never tell us shit." It's like, "Yeah, that's why I'm a detective. As if CIT would just sit around and let me do that kind of shit. Just tell you guys everything. But yeah, don't believe everything you hear on their news." That's what you hear. Alright, let's go back in the sticky wicket, fellas. And then go back inside.
That's when you find a shirt.
Yeah, that's where you find your shirt.
Alright, I'm gonna run back to Enrique's.
Noodle stand.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're there just packing up after the first day.
Our impromptu base of operations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're in trouble. Just overheard a conversation. They don't think it's actually the triads. It's some bullshit cover-up news story. We should have known listening to Fox News like that.
Fox, it's spelled F-A-U-X. Too. That's like we.
Named after Guy Fawkes.
All the news anchors wear that stupid mask.
Anonymous just really blew it.
Yeah. Alright. So Betty's Betty's not there.
Yeah.
So we gotta lay low. We gotta lay low and we gotta get out of here as soon as possible.
You're gonna lay low with that shirt?
We've been doing our best.
Don't test me.
Hiding behind a noodle stand is the best we got so far. It's as low as we can get.
And you're looking
Enrique's like, "Hey!"
It's a good thing you're looking like Quasimodo. No one's gonna spot you, old timer.
Alright, so you show up in front of the casino, and Jeremy's there. And he's dressed up a little bit nicer. He's got like a nice black blazer on. He's got a tie and a button-up shirt underneath. He's got a really, really nice pair of jeans on.
I
Go
do
ahead.
want to judge him.
Do you want to judge him?
Well, I want to know.
Okay, sure.
They're Sean John jeans.
JJ jeans.
That's going to be. Sorry. That is a very good rating.
Yeah, he's legit. He has money.
Ooh.
He's dressing very nice. You would guess, even though it's just like casual,
Yeah.
but you would guess his outfit is probably worth about 1,500 credits with his shoes and his pants and yeah. So he's dressing pretty nice
Yeah,
for you.
I'm like, oh,
So
Jeremy.
he spots you and Langley over here. He's standing at the base steps of the casino and he's throws down a cigarette, butts it out with his shoe.
Oh, Jeremy, you gussy up quite nice.
This is the first time you'd go on a fucking date with me. I mean, come on. I'm not gonna take you to the goddamn Sticky Wicket or the fucking Spicy Pickle down the street. I'm a classy guy. I'll take you to the Foxy Box.
Wow, the Foxy Box.
He doesn't say that.
It's F-A-U-X. It's like a Guy Fawkes theme.
It's
Like-
just Kang for you.
Okay.
Krang.
He's like, no. He's like, I got a really nice place in mind. You ready to go?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So he walks up to a car that gets parked right in front of the casino, and it's this like fucking fire red Lamborghini Countach. And he goes and opens, just presses a button, the door slides up. He helps you into the car, closes, and he goes on the other side, gets in, revs that puppy up, and you start driving. What are you guys doing for the rest of the night? You still haven't got a call yet from Carlos.
Okay, I'm gonna look through like the news feeds and stuff and just see if there's any more news about us coming out.
I'm gonna text Betty.
Okay.
Say, don't draw too much attention to yourself. They know it's not the triad.
Alright.
In the middle of drawing an extreme amount of attention to it.
I sent her a couple texts to, just to see where Carlos is at. I sent one to Gavin too, just to see what the aftermath of the fight was. What people are saying.
All right. So you, Gavin basically says, "Oh, the standard. There was 3 hospitalizations, and we got the money out of everyone eventually. So it was good. It was a good night, despite the fact the place got smashed up. It's kind of expected. That's why I charged a higher door price."
How's Louis and the Punk? Those guys make it out all right? Yeah, I gave them a little harder than I expected. They put up a good fight. Those kids.
Well,
I didn't let hold back.
I'm glad you you gave me a call because Lucky Lou wants to have a sit down with you, have a conversation. I wasn't going to give him your number, but if you called, I told him I'd ask.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's about.
Does he know I'm laying low?
Does Gavin know?
Does
Or are you asking him that?
Yeah, Gavin knows.
I haven't told him anything.
Shit, I guess I owe that kid that much. Does he know where the noodle stand is on 14th?
Talking about Enrique's noodle stand?
Yeah.
The new Dal's stand.
He's like, man, people all around are talking about that place today.
Yeah, it's getting busier and busier. It's the place we're trying to hide out, but it's getting a little too popular.
Hide out at a noodle stand?
So forthcoming with information.
It's about the lowest you can go.
He's like, yeah, I'm sure he'll know it. You want me to tell him to meet you there?
Meet me across the way. the hot dog stand.
Barney's?
Barney's.
All right.
Barney's big
HDs. Barney's big ones.
Barney's big ones. All right, so
Can't wait to get a greasy big one.
Big greasy danger.
That's the
all right. I'll tell him to meet you there. I'll let you know when he can make it.
Yeah, right.
I've had a big greasy danger. Have you?
Alright.
The back just says, just shove it in my hole.
So you are in the Lamborghini, driving down the streets.
Talking about greasy dangers.
Yeah, totally. So he's driving and he's kind of quiet and he's like, "So you're a new face around this town. Where you come from exactly?"
A little bit of here, a little bit of there.
Your accent. I think it's not from around Mars. That's for sure. Definitely not Kang.
Not this shithole, no.
Are you trying to hide your accent at all, or have you always been playing? Because you're from Earth, right?
Yeah. No, I haven't said I had, so.
Okay. You're definitely from Earth.
No, what makes you say that? No one's from Earth. Except for the people who stay there.
Sometimes we leave.
We?
And he shifts the gears, comes around a corner. How invested in the conversation are you when he says that? Like, are you genuinely interested?
Hold on. I'm interested, but I'm still kind of that would kind of raise my alert. So
Okay.
I'm gonna keep an eye on what's going on.
So
around there.
you're still watching where you're going, and you're not familiar with Kang at all.
Yeah.
You immediately notice that you've left the downtown core,
Yeah.
and so he just turns around a corner. It looks like you're heading into what, if you could picture what oil refineries and stuff would look like,
Yeah.
like those kind of pipey looking manufactural centers.
Hmm.
You're just speeding along this kind of quieter road. There's only a few streetlights, these dim yellow streetlights that cast light onto the road, and he's going pretty fast. Doesn't seem to he drives with confidence, and he's looking out to the left. He's like, you know what? Earth's overrated. Give me these old steel rusted out pipes any day. Give me these people. People can of Earth. They have no time for anyone else but themselves.
The people I've met from Earth, yes. That is very much true. They're very, very into themselves.
So he's like, just down the street, there's this really out of the way steak place. Friends from Earth, people that can actually, bring in the actual genuine article. You've been an interesting date in the few times that we've met, so thought I'd take you out to someplace nice.
I'll be the judge of how nice it is.
So he slowly pulls up, and there's this, it's a really quiet one-story building, old brick and mortar style building, right across from this refinery. You can see the fires lighting up in the distance, and it lights up the night sky. And you're parked in front, and all it says is the top sirloin, and it's like a neon sign, and it's beautifully crafted. It just has an actual steak in the center of it, and the top and sirloin go around it. And he stands up and goes around the door, opens it up for you, and he's like, "This way. I don't use the front entrance. We have a special room planned."
All right.
So he goes and he leads you, and he holds out his arm.
I take it.
All right. And he leads you back down the back alley, knocks on the side door, and door opens up, and you can see he's probably about 25, Asian, Chinese descent, you would think, and he's got a chef's uniform on. Looks in. Jeremy. Looks over. Oh, Jeremy. All right. Go on up. Opens up the door, and it opens up right into the back kitchen area. And there's a staircase that leads up to a little private loft area. And he just points up the stairs. After you, my dear.
I walk ahead.
So you go up the stairs, and he holds your hand to help you up the stairs, and you start to go up them, and you go
I
up.
take a quick glance around the kitchen as we're in there, just because I want to see what it looks like, what shape it's in.
Really good.
Really good.
Yeah, this place.
Yeah.
You look around, you don't know much maybe about cooking itself. But when you look around, there's a few staff in there. They're all younger. They're led by an older chef. Looks like he's about his 50s, and can't tell what descent he is. He's Caucasian, and he's got a heavy set with a big bristling beard, and he's ordering people around. He's got long sleeve tattoos, spiked hair,
Guy Fieri.
frosted tips.
The 1990s are so coming back right now.
They never went away, bitch.
I've got some acid wash jeans for you.
So you go up the stairs, and it is just just a circular room, and it has a lower ceiling. You couldn't really see it from when you drove up to it. And there's one table at the center, and there's chairs there. There's candles on the table, and he pulls out a chair for you to sit down.
Yep.
And the waiter comes up, and he sits down. He orders a bottle of wine, and as soon as he orders it, you're like...
The Chateau Blanc.
Yes, he knows exactly. the best Chateau Verblanc that you've ever...
Verblanc.
Verblanc. And the waiter goes down after he orders the drinks. So, you're a beautiful, sophisticated woman. What the fuck are you doing in Kang?
I want to, like, take a quick read of him.
Sure.
Yeah. I blew it. He looks really
You're pretty impressed right now
Yeah.
with this guy. You're not. Your defenses are down.
Let's just say things haven't gone according to plan.
Oh, so you didn't mean to end up here.
Oh, no. You may like this steel city, but it's not for me.
Trying to get back to Earth, then.
Eventually. But on different terms.
Well, once you leave, it's hard to get back, as you know, even if you have citizenship. Most people who leave revoke that and leave that life behind.
Yes.
So what are you doing in Kang? Are you attracted to men?
I never really decided that. 1 and 2, men, 3 and 4, both. 5 and 6, 3 and 4, so both.
Opportunistic, whatever makes the deal.
I'll just say this. He rolled a very good result on his charisma to you.
Oh. Had to lay low for a little bit. But I had to go to an unsavory place to do it. And this is just the unsavory place that's after that one.
You made a very interesting impression on me the night that I met you at the casino.
Do tell.
You didn't land at that table by chance. You sized us up. Interestingly enough, I was just out for a drink with the boys, but I caught on pretty quickly. You know what you're doing.
Some might say that. I'm just trying to live life like the rest of us.
I'd go so far as to say that you are corporate trained.
Ooh, perhaps.
I put it to you, and he kind of leans back in his seat a little bit. You're not here by accident. In fact, I think you're connected to the murder of Renito. And he pulls something out of his pocket and slaps it on the table, flips it open. It's a CIT badge. You're gonna tell me everything you know about Renito and a man named